Evening, everybody. Hi. How are you doing? Hope you've got your blotters and your boxes ready, because it's live time. Time for the big reveal. Give us a wave if you're there. Let me know you're there. Don't let me just speak to myself. Hi, Siobhan. Hello. Hi, Claire. I've got a creaky chair today. Hi, Hester. Hi, Sophie. Hello. Hi, Melissa. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Lots of excitement, I'm sure, for these. Hi, Amy. Hi, Maria. Hello. Hi. How is everybody doing? How is your week going? Thursday, it's almost the weekend. Hi, Louise. Or Marissa. Who types that? I know your secret now. Hi, Pat. Hi, Nayab. Hi, Larissa. Hello, hello, hello. All 29 of you. Hi, Kirsten. Hello. Hi, hi, hi. Hi, Aline. Hello, everybody. I just like saying hello to people. Should be a professional greeter. I'd probably be quite good at that. Hi, Adele. Siobhan doesn't have a box, but she's in the bath with a delightful pumpkin spice bath bomb. Do you know what? If it wouldn't be completely obscene, I would be doing this live from the bath as well. Thank you, Lisa Justice, the one, the only. It's lovely speaking to you too. This is a shacket that I bought from John Lewis. It's actually John Lewis' own brand for men, because I'm old now and that's what I wear, but I quite liked it. Hi, Nick Hogan. Hello. Good to see you. Chelsea's here, manning the Escentual account. Hello. Hi, Sean. Hi. Hi, everybody. How is Pugsley? I think he's asleep. I could call him and see if he'll come. Pugsley! Pugsley! No, he's not going to come. He's too busy being asleep. Thank you, Larissa. Thank you. I really only come on here to get compliments from you guys, and that just makes me feel better about life. And then I go back to feeling sad again. I'm joking. Oh, let me just make sure my notes are up on my screen. This is the live. This is the live. We're on the live now, not the other live. This is the live. Thank you. I would say would you say it's like a terracotta beneath? I would say terracotta, but fancy. Nigel is downstairs, probably having a really good cuddle with Pugsley, and I'm jealous. I mean, I could get one of the cats. I could even get the snake if you really want the snake. If that's what you want. I have quite a few pets. Take your pick. And you can we'll have which one. If Pugsley won't come, Tofu the snake will. Hi, Carol. I'm just going to let a few more people come on. Once we get past 50, we'll get going. Yes to cats. Wow, a snake, says Renita. Yes, a snake. Rebecca says, get the snake. Do you want me to get the snake? I will get the snake if you want it. I will ask Nigel to bring me the snake. Louise is leaving now. R.E. snake. The snake is called Tofu. He is a royal python. Any sharks that swim around the Christmas tree? Not this year, Ralph. Nick's saying no to the snake. Nick's saying no, so I think it's a no on the snake front, guys. See the carpet in them. Okay, let me see if I can get Nigel to bring me the snake. Let's see. What I will do, if you are snake sensitive, I will give you a warning when I'm going to bring the snake, and then you can look away, and then I will tell you when the snake is going away, so you can look back. We'll do a very quick snake introduction. Just to show you how much of a Bond villain I am with my snake. So, we're here for new. I'm very excited for new. Karen's here. Hi, Karen. Embrace the snake. Okay. I can hear Nigel getting him. He's a very lovely snake. Yes, this is my pet snake. Thank you. Before we get vulgar. It's very Britney way to open the show. It's not the world's biggest snake, I'll be honest. He's not. That was a Burmese python, that was very big. And then we'll do a quick snake introduction so everyone can see him. And then we will get into the task at hand, which is fragrances A to D, which I'm very excited about. Because they're all very interesting in their own way. Nick, I'm not even dignifying that with a response. Thank you very much. I know, Nigel's very good, isn't he? I just literally sent him a text message saying, bring me snake. And he's doing it. Wow, Selena, you have one that's over 5 feet. Wow. What kind of snake is it? Okay. Thank you. Right. I'm giving a snake warning now. So if you do not like snakes, it is your time to look away. I'll give you 5 seconds to look away before I bring him on screen. Ooh, corn snake. Cute. Okay, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here is Snake. This is Tofu. He's very, very cute. He's a very, very, very good snake. Aren't you, Tofu? There you go. Yes, this is not what you would have guessed, Rachel. Indeed. He's a good boy. He's never bitten me, and that's how I judge whether he's a good boy or not. He's a very cute little boy. It's my snacky boy. Aren't you, Tofu? So there you go. Didn't expect you'd all be seeing a little snake today. He's probably thinking, why does it smell so good in here? Or taste so good, because obviously they smell with their tongues. There we go. He is very pretty. He's getting very chunky. He did have a dinner. He ate on Monday. So he's got a bit of a chunky rat shape inside him. Is he a good boy? He's a very good boy. What happened to the dog? The dog is fine, has not been eaten by the snake. Yes, Tofu, that's why I picked him. I thought it'd be nice to call him something that is very vegetarian, i.e. Tofu. Okay, I'm going to now send Nigel a message saying, collect snake. Collect snake. Okay. Yes, please, Selena, I would love to see your snake. Thank you very much. Yes, so we're ready for the reveal of A to D. Anyone who's just joining is going to be like, why is there a snake? Why is there a snake here? Yes, all the innuendo opportunities. Where are you going? You can just go here, up on my shoulder. Do your snaky business. There you go, sir. Oh dear, you've been watching the solo live. That wasn't even the last live we did. Why was I asking, do snakes bite people? They only bite you if they think you're food, to be fair. How big will Tofu grow? He will be about 5 feet in total, I think. Okay. Hello to everybody who's new. Get it as a pretty moment. He's not big enough really to go around my neck. There you go. Let him do that. Yeah, you have to remember what I'm wearing. That tells you whether it's a new live or not. Maybe I should post my outfit of the day so you'll know. Okay, I'm waiting for Nigel to clear the snake. I can't really do the Britney thing because he's not big enough. He's not scary at all. He's just a noodle with a head. That's all he is. He is a year old, actually. He's a year old this month. I don't know his exact hatch date, actually, but it was October. You chunky little boy. He has loads to grow. He's very difficult to measure as well because he's very wriggly, as you can see. Doesn't like to stay still. Unless he crawls into my hoodie, in which case he does quite like to say that. No, we can't be choked by the snake. He's too small. Okay, so we get into the reveal, because I think that's probably a good idea. I'm just going to put my snake here for a second. He can just have an explore here until Nigel collects him. Who is ready for A to D? I'm excited. What do we think of the new box? especially this first half. Your hatch date. Siobhan, I think you should absolutely call it your hatch date. I agree with that. Who's liked this box so far? What do you think of this first half? I think it's been I think it's a different vibe with the new boxes. That's what I quite like about it, is it's like, and it's quite a nice relaxed life for me, because it's not all about educating you on a particular theme. It's quite nice just to be like, here are 4 fragrances that are new, let's talk about them. So I'm going to do things a little bit differently, actually. As the theme is new, I'm not going to talk too much now about what new means. You all know what new means. Sorry, Nigel is here to collect Snick. Can you take Snick, please? Thank you very much. Thank you. But I am going to just give you some hints when we talk about the fragrances, so you can have a little bit of fun about this. As always, 5 boxes for best comments, questions. I'll give them away as we go, and we'll see how we go with that. But should we just do A? I'm really excited. I just want to get straight in. Let's do A. Let's do A. I'm glad you're all loving the box. It's been a good box. Right, I'm going to spray A. I'm going to do it off camera. Oh, fab first half, Nafia says. She's like them all. Gavin, I know you're a big fan of E. I know you're a big fan of E. E is really interesting. Definitely a grower, that one. Okay, so should we do A? Hester said, sent one each to my sister and sister-in-law, hoping they'll pick something I like for Christmas. Oh, that's a nice thing to do. These are also really great things to do for birthdays, I think, as well, because I think it's really nice to buy someone a perfume for their birthday, but it's really difficult, or even Christmas, it's really difficult to pick something that they will love, because there's always the risk that they won't like it. So you could always buy someone one of these boxes and be like, join the group, and whichever one you love out of the box, I will buy you. And then you'll hold your fingers crossed that it won't be an amouage. Or you could just say, I will give you £30 towards whatever bottle, so you don't have to pay the whole thing. So let's talk about A. I think there was lots of love for A. What do you think? Big bubblegum vibes. Interesting. Kirsten says it's Pinky McPink Pink. It's fair. It's fair. Oh no, Marie's got a cold. Oh, I'm sorry that you're a dripping snot fountain. I apologise for that. That's not good. Andrew loves A. Sweet cupcake goodness. Louise loves A and has A, saying Chantilly cream and orange blossom. Ooh. Definitely hoping they don't fall for an amouage. Yeah, I mean, can you imagine? Can you imagine? That's just rude if they do. If anyone's going to fall for an amouage, it's got to be you, so you can buy it for yourself. A was the candy perfume pink trademark. Absolutely. I believe there may have been the theft of somebody's colour here. So this is a very modern gourmand. The colour is magenta and the vibe is marshmallow. So Gavin said that in the group that it would be a big creamy caramel milkshake. Hester said she got a big burst of mandarin in the opening, but then it goes quite soft, sweet and gourmand with something dark underneath. And George called it a beautiful orange blossom flavoured marshmallow. And Jan is agreeing, saying it's a puffball of marshmallow. I like that description. It's very juicy and tart, isn't it, in the opening? There's that sharp tang of raspberry. I think there's a touch of something a little bit soapy in here, and I think that must be the orange blossom that gives it this soapiness. And then you've got this fresh kind of honeyed floral sea, which also comes from the orange blossom. It's quite aquatic, I think. I think it is watery, with sweet blackcurrant, toasted marshmallows, all of that just folded nicely into a light, airy cream. It's really, really lovely. Lovely mandarin jelly, says Christine. Candles and incense wrapped up in a huge, warm, soft pashmina, says Adele. Nayab likes the sweetness, but not the biggest fan of the mandarin, bit too orangey. I can see that. It's very tart in the opening. Yeah, A is very different from Fougère. I think it's kind of like a breath of fresh air after all of those Fougères that we had last month. Okay, do you want to know what it is? The scent was enjoyable, says Anna. A sort of filthy posh, like being stuck in the lift at a fancy department store. I like that. And I think Rebecca's written a bit of a filthy porn dialogue there. No, you know this group. This is the official group of Orlando Bloom paddleboarding, so there is no limits here in terms of rudeness. Sugar Plum Fairy, says Angela. Okay, I'm ready to reveal. I'm ready to confirm or deny the rumours as to what this one is. It is Oriana by Parfum de Marly. No surprise there. I think most of you probably got it. It is the brand new fragrance from Parfum de Marly. I don't know who the perfumer is. Parfum de Marly don't actually tell us who the perfumers are. They keep it very, very hidden, very secret. Although we do know that obviously Delina was Quentin Bish, because we have to have a Bish in a box. This is £210 for a 75ml eau de parfum. It's their latest launch, and it's a really beautiful luxurious gourmand. I don't really have much more to say about it than it's just really, really lovely. And yes, they did steal the Candy Perfume Boy Pink for this, and I do need to get some royalties for that, I will be honest, because that was rude. I got to go to the launch of this at a polo club, and I went, courtesy of Escentual, with the fabulous Eleni and the one and only Chelsea, who had the most fabulous dress, by the way. Can we just big up Chelsea and her fashion, please? So yes, Oriana, it's a good way for you all to try this. I don't know if this is a Quentin Bish. I don't know, because they haven't published who the perfumer was. I haven't seen Quentin Bish post about it. He normally just posts about fragrances he's made, so I don't think it is. Christina says, take my money. Happily. Just, do you want me to give you my PayPal, and you can just send me the money. I will not be sending you this in return. 3 of these will be equivalent to my first car, says Anna. Anna. That's, yeah, I mean, 600. That's a lot of money. A jolly expensive puff of marshmallow, indeed. I imagine this is going onto a few lists. Yeah, I think so. The launch was great. They had lots of little kind of nibbles that I ate quite a few of. So many, in fact. But it was great. It was nice to hang out with Chelsea and Eleni. That was my favourite part, obviously. Yeah, I think the bottle's cute. It's very different to Delina, which I've got here as well. If you remember, Delina is very baby pink, and then Oriana is obviously this more intense. It's very pink and intense. And if you get that reference, you need to get off TikTok, to be honest. Zinnia says this is her 6-year-old favourite from this box. Wow. I'm going to reward that. I think that your 6-year-old has taste. So have a box. You just need DM Escentual. You've won next month's box. Congrats. You needed it to be jaw-achingly sweet. Was it not jaw-achingly sweet to you? I guess it's a bit fresh, isn't it? You're supposed to nibble. What does nibble mean? I just inhale. They should call them inhales. There we go. If this was a dessert, what dessert would it be? This is my question. That's a really good question, Chelsea, actually. Would you have been able to try it without the box? That's a good question. Would you have found it in the shop? It's not that easy to come by. Best tell all the sugar daddies who DM me on Instagram what fragrance I need. Can you also send some of them my way, please? Thank you. Thank you very much, Sophie. Thank you. And have a box, Sophie, because that made me chuckle. Sophie, DM Escentual for a box. Samantha Jones dripping in sushi. I like that, Anna. I remember. I'm a big fan of Samantha Jones. Raspberry macaron, meringue and cream berries. Yeah, it'd be a plum pudding, Eton mess. Definitely, it's meringue. It's fruity. It's got cream in there. Lovely fragrance. Is there raspberry in this? There is raspberry in this stuff, yeah. And you're saying the huge fancy raspberry macaron from Lagerie, and I think you mean the Ispahan. Love those. Can never eat one of those gracefully. Straight in the mouth. Caramelized oranges with cream. Lovely. I like that some people get more of the orangeness from it, and some people more of the berry sweetness, which is interesting. Marshmallows covered in lashes of chantilly cream and orange blossom infused caramel with a sprinkle of sherbet. Oh, the one, the only Lisa Justice. That is quite a description. Right, let's move on to B, because I've been holding this a lot and I don't know what to do with it now. I need to put it down. Let's do B. Are you ready for B? What do we think of B? Are we fans of B? I'm trying to desperately do this without revealing the fragrance, because we know I'm not very good at not doing that. For those of you who are new, I have before tried to spray the fragrance on the blotter and revealed it in front of everybody. So I've got to be very careful. What song should you put when you illustrate it for Inktober? That's a very good question. I can't think of anything off the top of my head. Suggestions on a postcard for Natalie, please. Cheap smell equals B. Fruity floral for B. Sickly Bailey's cocktail, says Amy. Hubba Bubba, says Anna. B's lovely summer fragrance, but disappointing. Shampoo. Interesting. So yeah, for B, what do I want to drop as my hints for B? Well, gold is the colour, sunshine is the smell, and out of this world is the vibe. Fergie Glamorous. That's a great song to put on. Yeah, absolutely. And Pink by Germany. Awesome. Sun cream. Suntan lotion. Well, in the group, Laura said that she got an aquatic vibe from this one, thinking that if it wasn't a new fragrance, it could have been like a 90s or noughties classic. I get that vibe. Zinnia said that she got coconut water, powdery vanilla, and jasmine, saying it smelled like a sun care product or body spray. Totally see that. And Lisa got boozy rum cocktails in the sun on the beach. It's interesting. It's like salty sea spray. I totally get that. But then you've got like the jasmine flowers, very, very clean jasmine flowers, not like skanky jasmine, dripping in coconut water. It's got this nice cool air of heliotrope in there that brings a kind of green freshness to it. And then warm woods that feel like they're floating in delicate pools of vanilla milk. It's early morning sun. It's bright. It's kind of clean. It's bright white. And it's refreshing. Yeah, interesting. Christabel says it smells very different on butter and skin. Lots of people talking about a Mugler fragrance. A Mugler? I don't know. Don't know any of those. Sorry. Don't know anything about a Mugler. No. An Alien? Alien? No, don't know that. Don't know what you're talking about, guys. Sorry. Never heard of it. No coconut on the blotter, but when it goes on the skin, straight up pina colada. Interesting. Warm and inviting. Tangy sorbet, says Siobhan. Larissa needs skanky jasmine. I need skanky jasmine too. I love a skanky jasmine. If you want the skanky jasmine, Savage Jasmine by Sana Jardin is very, very skanky. Beachy, coconutty, goddess. Interesting. Okay, so I'm getting the vibe from you all that you feel it's very fresh, very coconutty, very cocktails on the beach, very, I like drinking pina coladas and walks in the rain, etc., etc. What is it? Well, I am proud to announce that this fragrance is Alien Goddess, Eau de Parfum by Thierry Mugler. This was created by the perfumers Natalie Lawson and Marie Salaman. This year it came out, obviously, because it's a new launch. It's £48.45 for a 30ml Eau de Parfum. I know you're all shocked because none of you guessed this. I'm really disappointed that nobody got this one. It's kind of a reimagining of Alien for a younger generation. And I think what's interesting about it is that it feels like an entirely new fragrance. For me, it doesn't really have any of the Alien signature in there, but it is kind of a reinterpretation of the spirit of Alien. So it's a play on that solar freshness, but it doesn't feel very similar to the original in odor profile. So it's very, very, very different. Alien is like bold and rambunctious and distinct and strange. This is much more affable and easy, I think. But there you go. Alien Goddess. Lovely gold bottle. Is this the one with Willow Smith on the poster? Absolutely it is. Yes, they've got Willow is doing the advert for this one. It's like a cascading waterfall under the pineapple tree. I like that, Jen. I think that's right. Well done. You've got the first two correct. Let's fingers crossed for C. So if this was a model, who would it be? Who would it be? Who would this fragrance be if it was a model? Answers on a postcard. Do I like it? It's a very good question. I think it's okay as a fragrance. I think it's perfectly nice, sort of tropical, floral. I like it. I think they could have probably put it in a different bottle and given it a different name. That's my personal thought. But it is not a bad fragrance at all. If you like something summery, I think it would be really lovely for summer. Also, good gift for somebody who's probably a bit younger, I think, maybe. Giselle, J-Lo, the golden girl in the James Bond movie. Yeah, totally see that. Great. Gavin. Rosie Huntington-Whiteley, Everywhere But Why. Naomi Campbell, Iman. You guys know your models. The VS models, Victoria's Secret, I can't speak today. It's been a long week. Emerging from the Sea, Melania Trump. Rocky Horror Picture Show, Gold Pants. I love how out of context the words Rocky Horror Picture Show, Gold Pants don't make sense. But in this group, they really, really do. And I have a box for that. That made me chuckle. Even though I didn't outwardly chuckle, I inwardly chuckled. It's been a long week. Do you get Harajuku Girl vibes? Do I get Harajuku Girl vibes? I don't know, Chelsea. I don't know. Although Harajuku, they are famous for their crepes. You can go to Harajuku and get like these crepes filled with like cream and strawberries and stuff. So I think the creaminess might be a bit Harajuku vibe. I literally just read about God Pants. They sold for $1,000 in 1994. Wow. Okay, let's do C. I'm keen to move on to C. What do we think of C? I think I've given away 3 boxes. It's not easy for me to count. I struggle with the counting. Oh, the Gwen Stefani fragrances. How did I not pick up on that? I know what you mean. Yes, in that case, absolutely. Totally with you, Chelsea. Slow on the uptake today. I was like, what, like the girls in Harajuku that dress all cool? Is that what you're saying? No. Completely missed the point there, Chelsea. I completely missed the point. Completely missed it. Completely missed it. Let's move on to C. What do we think of C? C is a modern take on an age-old feminine genre. It's pretty with an exclamation mark, and the bottle has a few rose gold touches. Nafis says, remind me of Aura, Sticky Hot Jungle, humid, different to general consensus. I try to handle it politely, always. It smells like original Alien. That'll be the Cashmeran. It's got a massive whack of Cashmeran in it. These last 2 fragrances have got a huge amount of Cashmeran in it. C and D. Cashmeran is very much a vibe at the moment. I think Cashmeran is a trend. Chelsea, I'm calling it. Cashmeran is a trend. I know I won my award for a piece on Cashmeran, but Cashmeran is a trend. It's totally a trend. We've seen it in so many boxes this year. How many times have I mentioned the word Cashmeran in this group? Probably about 100, 150, 400, 500 times. Cashmeran's a trend. Tiffany Rose Gold. Could it be? Could it be? Fresh and floral, but creamy and almondy. Yeah, it's kind of got a cool white flower thing, but it's waxy, but very clean. I totally get the almond thing. There is kind of like a greenness and almond thing. There is like some soft woods going on and like a suediness, I think. I love seeing it, and it smells familiar, but I can't put my finger on it. Interesting. You won't have to wait too much longer. You should all read my Jasmine Award-winning article about Cashmeran. Absolutely, you should. You absolutely should. But I'm seeing that a lot in fragrances, and these last 2 fragrances are so filled with Cashmeran. Gucci Guilty Black. Interesting. Cashmere scarves and then cotton. Soy, very heavy almonds. I totally see the almond thing. It's not too strong for me though. A piney thing, yeah, that will be the Cashmeran. It has a pine facet, definitely. Yes, you can absolutely ask what Cashmeran is. You may ask. And I am likely to answer. Cashmeran it's a type of musk that has a synthetic material that has a very distinct odor profile. It's kind of leathery, kind of woody, also a bit piney. It's very kind of soft wood, but also can be quite hard woods. It's a very multifaceted material. It's used in Alien in quite a high dosage. So if you were to smell Cashmeran on its own, which you can do because Eccentric Molecules Molecule 05 is just pure Cashmeran, or you can try the Cashmere Velvet Oil from Ostens. If you smell that, you will think Alien because it's such a distinct part of Alien. So it's really used in fragrances to kind of amplify wood effects, but also as a contrast to floral notes normally. That's just a summary, but I've written a blog about it. You can read it. We'll put a link in. Okay, I kind of like this as a modern feminine. I think it's quite understated. I think it does the white floral thing very, very nicely. Are you ready to find out what it is? You're welcome, Siobhan. That's what I'm here for. I'm trying to get it off without showing you what it is. Here we go, here we go, here we go. So this fragrance is gorgeous! Exclamation mark. The exclamation mark is really, really important. Eau de Parfum by Michael Kors. This came out this year. I don't know who the perfumer is. Again, they were keeping that one secret. I couldn't find it on my research. And this is £41.65 for a 30ml. Michael Kors calls it a celebration of women and the confident female spirit. Ooh. It's a nice modern twist on a white floral bouquet, I think. There you go. That's it. It has a nice bottle as well with this kind of like sky. I felt like it looks like a skyscraper because it's kind of like nicely faceted down this side. I like it. We're talking about fragrance C, George. George, you missed. You're late, George. George, you're late. Can you explain to the class your reason for being late? Thank you very much. So fragrance A, George, just to catch you up because you were late, was Oriana by Parfum de Marly. You'll be surprised to know. B was Alien Goddess from Mugler. And we're just talking about C, which is gorgeous! Exclamation mark by Michael Kors. Everyone's going mad because I said hardwood, didn't you? Just in this group, I can't say anything. It's all filth. Yeah, Michael Kors do some good fragrances. I tried one the other day. It was called like Shimmer something. Like it was in a blue sparkly bottle. I got it free from the Fragrance Foundation Awards in my gift bag. It's a really nice vanilla. This is not a twist on the Coty exclamation. I know that for sure. Yes, George, we accept your apology this time, George. Terrible, terrible behaviour. George, you will have to stay behind class. See me afterwards, please. Poor George, indeed. Poor George, indeed. You're never wrong, Sarah. You're just sometimes not correct. And there's a difference. There you go. Gorgeous! Exclamation mark from Michael Kors. Chelsea likes Sexy Amber. I don't think I've tried Sexy Amber. Nick enjoys that hardwood gets a chuckle in this group, very much his level of humour. Yes, in the gutter, Nick, in the gutter. If fragrance C was a bag, as in a handbag, or not just a handbag, but just a style of bag, what kind of bag would it be? I think this is our first Michael Kors in a box, I think. Lucia says, I can see why it's burning my nostrils, same way that Michael Kors handbags burn my retina. Hey, do you know what? Michael Kors makes money off those bags because that company, Capri Holdings, they own Versace. They got Versace money. So they sell. There you go. That's what I like about this, is we can bring a brand that maybe you would never think about trying to you just because it's got something interesting and it's nice to get your noses on it. George is definitely going to get punished by the headmaster because he was late and he knows that I am never late. Tiny clutch bag, TikTok IKEA bags full of surprise. A carpet bag, Mary Poppins carpet bag. Yes, George, this is paying you back for the camouflage joke. Yes. I still haven't gotten over that. Thank you for reminding me. Cheap plastic bag, Lizzo's teeny bag. Oh, I love Lizzo. We should get Lizzo on the live. She'd love it. She'd have great fun here. One of those very see-through shoppers, very playful but still chic. Interesting. Let's move on to fragrance D then. I'm going to spray this without showing it on camera. D is weird. So when we were doing our pre-live live with the one, the only Lisa Justice, we both agreed that this one was the weird one of the first half. It is weird. I'm sorry, it's just weird. Oh, congratulations, Mia. Mia, you got married. You got married. Mia, have a box. If you get married, you get a box. It's the rule. It's one of those rules that only applies for this live and not for subsequent lives. You need to DM Escentual for your box for getting married. Congratulations. D is weird, floral and biscuity. I agree. It's weird in a good way. Weird in a good way, a couple of people saying. Marta says, when new Michael Kors is better than Thierry Mugler, difficult times. Indeed, this is the apocalypse. Marta, you have won our last box because that made me chuckle. Inwardly, not outwardly. I can't muster outward chuckles today, I'm afraid. It's been a long week. DM Escentual, etc., etc. Is it Anna Sui, the hot balloon? I've not smelled that hot balloon, air balloon, Anna Sui, but I love the bottle. What is the damp biscuit note in D? I think it's an effect of the cashmeran, I think, but it could also be a woody type thing. Shampoo vibes, Aline, totally agree. So, my question to you, George is telling us it's green apple, vanilla cream and biscuit, which I would celebrate as a description if he were not late to the live. We can't accept this behaviour. Malted biscuit, Jack. Well done. I like that, Jack, and you were on time, so good for you. So what do the following things have in common? A bow, a star balloon, a shoe, a stiletto, a banana, a cat, a domino, and a cherry. What do those things have in common? Just putting that up. Sophie said it had licorice and an earthy smell to it. Selena said it smelled like fake tan. Totally agree, there is a biscuit vibe going on. Kirsten said it was both a beauty and a beast. I find this so different. We were talking about this, me and Lisa, that how this is so different on paper than it is on skin. I really like it on paper, not so keen on it on skin. But then I don't really like that kind of popcorny, biscuity, buttery vibe that you get on me. That's just not a smell that I like. So it's like papery citrus. There's a flash of like banana peel because it's like sweet and green and fresh. The woody warmth of cashmere, there's so much cashmere in this, it's like ridiculous. Warm biscuits. It's a very unique and strange perfume. Very interesting. I keep smelling it. One of the old Ralph Lauren's. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Yeah. The list went so fast you have no idea what they're in common. They are the things that they have something in common: a bow, a star balloon, a shoe, a stiletto, a banana, a cat, a domino, and a cherry. What is it? Okay, I'll just put your imagery. Do you want to see what it is? Okay. This is from Marc Jacobs, and it is Perfect Intense. And all of those things are literally on the lid. Let's count them. So we have a banana, we have a domino, we have a giant bow here. We have like a pair of like fluffy dice that say Marc Jacobs on them. There's a shoe. Turn it around, there's a cat, an actual cat on the back of this lid. And then there is a stiletto and a cherry. And then also like a locket as well down here. It is actually ridiculous what is on this lid. It's insane. There you go. So this is the latest flanker to Perfect by Marc Jacobs. This is the Intense Eau de Parfum. Created by Donaty Michon Berthier. Thank you. I studied French for years. £51 for a 30ml Eau de Parfum. It's a flanker to Perfect, which came out last year. The whole idea behind it is that everyone is perfect in their own way, and it was very celebrated for its very diverse marketing campaign. But there you go. What was the idea of the design of this lid? Good question. I feel like it was kind of a kitchen sink approach, everything plus there. I kind of love it though. It kind of works. I think it's trying to reflect the diversity of life. So much going on there. It's kind of got like a classic-y like Chanel No. 5 style lid underneath, but just adorned with all these things. Yes, Mia, you do get points for that, for guessing it without smelling it. There you go. It's a weird fragrance, this one. So yeah, Perfect Intense. Okay, if that was a colour, what colour would it be? There's not a Domino's pizza on top of it. There's no double pepperoni there, because I would be eating that. So you tell me what colour it was in your mind, and then while we do that, I'm going to do a quick recap. Exactly, Anna. If you are a balloon or a pair of cherries or a cat, you are perfect in your own little way. So our first fragrance was the Beautifully Modern Gourmand, which was Oriana by Parfum de Marly. Please excuse Pugsley. He's obviously seen something on the TV he does not agree with. This is a really beautiful take on marshmallow and chantilly cream and flowers with nice like citrus and juicy berries up top. £210 for 75 ml eau de parfum. Our second was Alien Goddess, which is a kind of reimagined version of Alien for a younger generation, with coconut water, bergamot, jasmine, heliotrope, vanilla, and cashmere. And that's £48 for 45 pence for 30 ml eau de parfum. Then we had the white floral, suede green, lovely fresh waxy thing, which was Gorgeous ! By Michael Kors. And that's £41.65 for a 30 ml EDP. And then we finished on the everything on the lid, including a cat, weird biscuity but kind of compelling fruity citrus thing. That's where it falls. Perfect Intense by Marc Jacobs, and that's £51 for a 30 ml EDP. This has got an interesting note in it, which I think is partly what you're getting in terms of the kind of the biscuit vibe, because there's lots of nice like fresh like florals like daffodil and jasmine, but then you've got roasted almonds, sesame oil, sandalwood, cashmere. So there's like a savoury aspect to this, which is kind of unusual. Banana milk shake yellow, says George. Brilliant, George. That's good. Well done. You've redeemed yourself slightly. Okay, we've revealed the next 4 fragrances on the 28th. That will be at a slightly earlier time. That will be at 6 p.m. on the 28th, not at 8 p.m. The reason for that is my sister is getting married the day after, and I have got to go to a family meal the day before, because I am we haven't decided on my title, but I think I'm like the best person. I think that's what I'm going with. I'm like her man of honor, but I'm calling myself best person. So I have to go do like family things that day. So I will be around and I will do the live, but it will be a couple of hours earlier. George, can I just say, you telling me I'm amazing and you like my autumnal shirt does go some ways to help your case, but not all the way. You're going to have to keep laying it on thick. My friend, I'm sorry. You're going to have to keep the compliments coming. I'm not a perfume synth. No, I am real. This is not AI. I don't think we could say I'm artificially intelligent. I think that would be an insult to all AI out there. I don't think they've ever made artificial dumbness, but if they did, it would look a bit like me. So yes, but the video will be around. Does she get a box for getting married? That's a good question. She was here earlier. I don't know if she's still here. Hannah was here. I did see her earlier. Oh my God, we'll find out if Escentual Scents win the Pure Beauty Award that night. Amazing. I cannot wait. That will be so cool if we do. Thanks you guys. I am the best person, but it doesn't mean anything until George says it. George, you're going to tell me I'm the best person? I'm so sorry, George. I'm being really mean to you. Next box, which is our warm box. So warm, just to let you know, is what we are using instead of the word oriental. And I think when we do the live for the warms next month, I will tell you why we're not using that word. So the words that are used by the industry are amber and warm. So we are going to do basically all the classic O words that I'm not going to say in that box, but it will be warm or amber. Interchangeably, we can use those words. And that's on sale now. I'm really excited about that. You may have said it, George, but I didn't see it. So sorry. So I don't know when that box is on sale until Escentual will pipe up, Chelsea will say. I know she knows, she's on it. She knows that stuff. But that's still on sale now. If you want to get it, don't wait until the last minute. Get it now. That way you won't have FOMO. What perfume is your sister going to wear for the wedding? Very good question. Thank you for asking that. Was that Sian? Well, so my sister is obviously the sister of an amazing perfume person, right? So I took her shopping and I said, George, it's not going to cut it. Sorry, those are nice things, but they're not nice enough. I said, what do you want to get? So I've got it here. We went shopping and we explored. And it's in this bag. Can you guess what it is? It's a new one from Gucci that she loved. She knows what it is, so she's here. It's not bringing a surprise. But yes, that was my gift to her, was a nice perfume, and I paid for it with my own money. I thought she might wear Stella, but she's running out of Stella. Damn it. And it's gone. They've discontinued it. How rude. So we looked in Gucci. We looked at the Alchemist Garden, and she liked one or two of them, but she was too afraid to let me spend that amount of money on a fragrance. And I was like, no, it's cool, I'll buy it. But she actually really loved the new Gucci Flora Gorgeous Gardenia. She loved that. And I was like, are you sure? Because that is the cheapest one we've smelled. Not it's cheap, but it was the most affordable. And yes, so that's the one. Yes, the one Miley Cyrus is advertising. So she really liked that. So she's got it in this beautiful bottle. So I've got her nice gift set there. What am I wearing? Would you like to see what I'm wearing? Do you want to know what fragrance I'm wearing for my sister's wedding? Okay. I hope I can show you. This is okay. This is okay. It's a brand we stock. It's a brand we stock. We don't stock this one, but it is a brand we stock. I will be wearing Angelique Noir by Guerlain, which is a really nice green vanilla, very fresh, beautiful thing. So I'm saving that. I haven't even sprayed it yet. That's what I'm There you go. Gotta smell good. So important to smell good. And she's going to smell lovely too. So it's nice, because then she'll have that fragrance forever, and it's in a beautiful bottle, and she'll always keep the bottle even the fragrance runs out. So yes, and she's going to look lovely in her wedding dress. Very excited, and I am going to really embarrass her in my speech. Very excited about that. Okay, so I'm going to leave you to it now, guys. It's been lovely this evening. I will see you in 2 weeks' time on the 28th at an earlier time of 6 p.m. We'll make sure we communicate that so that's all a bit easier so you remember. And then we'll reveal E to H, which is all a little bit more masculine. I'm just going to say that. I'm just going to put it out there. That's the only hint I'm giving. A little bit more on the masculine side. Have a lovely evening. Keep doing all your wonderful sharing in the group, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.